right now you're focusing, and do you have any vision, any mission for Asian people also, like India, Pakistan?
Oh,
Nepal,
yeah,
Bangladesh?
absolutely right. Well, we've got...
Right now, as I saw, you told me also that you are working in South Korea, Turkey, in Latin America. So what is your vision for Asia?
Yeah. We've got a couple of countries in Southeast Asia that I want to name all these things, but what happens is whenever I name them, I get poked with a stick by my team. I do have a bit of an excited tendency to go off and say what's coming. But we have got Asian countries coming. India and Pakistan, we have a few issues with regulation, which is a shame because we have this opportunity to bring money into the country. We have an opportunity in Bangladesh that's quite a big one, so hopefully I think there's a bit of a grey area in Bangladesh. So
Bangladesh is okay.
Yeah, so we are pursuing that one, and we have people going to and fro to there at the moment to make that deal happen. So we've got a lot of things bubbling along on the table, and an awful lot of them are hinged on this product, AnyTasks, and another product called Task School. So our blockchain is now run by NGOs. Big changes have happened in our blockchain since we launched. The blockchain itself, instead of having hundreds of thousands of computers burning electricity, we have a handful, maybe 15 or 20 NGOs that run the blockchain. So we trust those organizations not to try and hack the code and do things. We have a moderator layer above that, just in case they do anything nasty. They're never going to, but just in case they got hacked themselves and someone took control, we've got a moderator layer that can make everything secure. So the blockchain is probably safer than 99.9% of blockchains.
That's nice.
It's good.
And you have a very big community.
We do.
I heard you have 2 million followers maybe on Facebook page, over 3 million users you have already. So what is the reward for the user at this time?
It depends where you are in the world. As we make countries go live, then the value of ETN that they get paid out goes up. So if you're most places in the world at the moment, it's probably 30, 50 cents a month or something. It's a small amount. But if you are in South Africa or Brazil or Turkey, you're probably getting closer to $3 worth a month as a payout, which is enough. This is the important part. It's enough for you to test it. So if you go off, you can go, oh, I've topped up my phone with Electroneum. So that means I've now got airtime and I've got data. I didn't have it before, and I paid with a cryptocurrency. I've never used a cryptocurrency before, but now I trust it. And that was the critical part. Because if they trust it, then they'll go, how do I get more? And this is not about them opening an exchange account and making a bank transfer and starting to trade. It's about them saying, oh, I can use any tasks. I need to learn a new skill from Task School, or I might have a skill already, and maybe I can design logos and things. Maybe you're a little bit more advanced, or maybe it's a lower skill, like, okay, I'll make a stop frame animation, or I'll do a birthday greeting, or I'll do a friendship greeting, or, you know, just some very simple skills you could do with just a phone, and then you sell that skill to the developed world for ETN. So now you're paying your phone every month by using your own skills. That's nice. And then you say, well, what else can I do? Okay, well, we've now got local shops that will accept ETN because they can buy bulk top-ups. So we're creating ecosystems on the ground because what we're trying to do is create this circular motion of flow of cryptocurrency, like we have with money in the real world,
now
virtual world.
So many guys have Apple iOS phone.
Yep.
Do we have any reward for iOS people who?
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Yeah,
now
so I've got an iPhone in my pocket.
Now it's available.
Oh yes, yeah,
That's
absolutely,
nice.
yeah. Apple's available. Yeah. We don't have as many downloads. I think we've got maybe 1.7 or 1.8 million downloads or something in Android.
More than 3.
But in Android,
more than 3 million.
No, they're not all downloads. I think we've had about 2.2 or something like that. I can't remember exactly the numbers, but maybe it's over 2 million downloads. But we've had 3 million registered users or just over. 2 or 3 reasons for that. One is because you can register through the website and still use it. And the original speculators didn't all use iPhones, so the people that got involved early on didn't necessarily register for it.
What is your view on blockchain technology? How it is important for the emerging country development, country who is developing, like Vietnam, like Bangkok, like India, Bangladesh? How the blockchain can help these countries?
Yeah. Well, I'll break that into 2 things. I mean, there's cryptocurrencies that are obviously using blockchain, and then there's blockchain as a separate entity. So in terms of cryptocurrencies, I mean, you see where I'm at with this. I genuinely believe that cryptocurrency breaks those borders down and makes cross-country remittance almost free, and micropayments work. So at the moment, if somebody is in America and they want to buy a skill cheaper than they're buying it at the moment, then they might be able to use something like Fiverr to go off and buy a cheap skill, but they have to pay with PayPal. PayPal's got quite high fees. Fiverr, Freelancer, they all have a fee themselves. So
system.
If you can reach out directly to somebody and then end up paying them with cryptocurrency at virtually no cost, it means you can actually buy a skill cheaper than you could buy it before, which is what's going to incentivize people to buy those skills. So cryptocurrency, I think, unlocks the world from a financial inclusion point of view. But then the second part of that is blockchain. So blockchain is slightly different to cryptocurrency. The things about blockchain gives you immutability, or as immutable as we get. I don't think anything's immutable if you give an infinite timeline, but you have immutability in lifetime values of data. And what that's good for is storing things that you don't want to have corrupted. So pathways of money, for instance, works in cryptocurrency, but equally it could be, we have an example today of shipping containers getting lost and paperwork getting mixed up and ownerships, all of those things. By adding this into a blockchain project is what they've done. You not only have a record of where they are now, but historically you can go back and say, well, what's the life cycle of this container? So it's been stored up. I think each block in a blockchain relies mathematically on the signature of the block before, so you can't change anything. So my children moan about who's cleaned out the hamster last. Who cleaned out the hamster? And then each of them say, I cleaned it out last. Well, if that was on a blockchain, there'd be no arguments. We know who cleaned it out last. It's your turn to clean out the hamster.
It's amazing, amazing. And last question. We are in a Trescon World Blockchain Summit. What are you thinking about this kind of event? How you feel here? Is this the right place to meet right person? This is a good networking in this event. What is your view on the Trescon World Blockchain Summit?
Yeah, no, it's been really good. I mean, we're just starting now to start pushing Electroneum out. We've got all the software largely finished. We're just going into beta on the last final parts, and then we want a really big push. So we're now starting to come out to these sorts of places to meet up, to find other ideas. I've met some great people here who've got some amazing contacts. Because of what we're doing, we're not just about cryptocurrency, let's make money, it's about giving something back. And so we've met some fantastic people here actually that have promised to open some good doors.
So we wish and we would like to see you more and more events, so more and more we can have information about the project, for the community.
Yeah, well, it's my pleasure to do so. I mean, this has been my absolute passion since we started it. And everybody who's in the business is very passionate about it because of the nature of it, what we're trying to do. You'll see me a lot more because I want to get out. I want to make sure everybody knows what's going on. And once we've got that suite out,
that this guy has so much money, so maybe he's not.
Oh no, God no. That's not me at all.
This guy's very gentle, very humble. He's sitting with us, and we love to see him and heard from you. And what I want to tell you that for the community, people, this Electroneum coin is here. These people are here. We are working on the ground for you. Don't worry, keep your coin with you. Hopefully you will get a good percentage of profit in future.
Yeah, don't like to talk about a profit. My lawyers will come and whack me with a stick. But yes, if you, I think the way to think about this is we've never really spent any funds on mass marketing.
This is the reality.
Once the software's out and we start mass marketing, I can't predict what the future brings.
We wish for the best. We wish for the best.
Indeed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for
Thank you. Absolute pleasure.
I hope to see you soon again.
Thank you.
Anywhere in the world, I will again come to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. Cheers.
If you like our videos and want more information about cryptocurrency and new ICO, please subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.